Good day, fellow investors. Today we're going to have some fun. Now, if I take a look at Tesla stock, it really boomed over the last 2 years, but since peaking a while ago, a year ago, now it is down 58%. And let's say the trend is negative. The fundamentals look still great, and I've got a hunch. And as Peter Lynch says, it's better to short a stock from 8 to 3, less risk, than when it was at 50 and then seeing it go down to 8 or something. So I'm looking at the risk and reward, I'm looking at the trend, and I'm looking at the fundamentals and what might be priced there. So the trend is there. Yes, I'm going short, and I know that Elon is going to make fun of me if I lose money. He's going to give me his famous Tesla shorts. So that's what I can be left with. But it's a hunch, it's an educational portfolio. So why not put that into there also as an educational part? And I hope I don't end up as this guy that has been really burned in the beginning when he was shorting Tesla in 2020. I think he made recently some money with the last short if he stick to it, but it's very, very hard to short something. Now let's discuss, where does this hunch of mine come from? From the fundamentals. And now you'll think, but Sven, the fundamentals are still amazing. And yes, the fundamentals are still amazing. The cash flows are there. The growth is there. Everything looks really, really great. But I'm feeling that this greatness is peaking. If I look at the numbers, they are still growing at 55% year over year. That is really crazy. The gross margins are still out of this industry. So everything looks great. They are investing a lot, future production, future growth. So nothing wrong. And even the free cash flows are pretty high and stable. Let's say 12 billion per year. But I'm looking at all the Tesla buyers out there in trouble. So I don't think these guys will be buying any more Teslas soon. Also, Bitcoin is down. So one Bitcoin is not enough for you to buy a Tesla, no matter how much Elon wished that. And despite the big numbers, the deliveries, I'm also looking at the growth in supercharger stations, but I usually pass close to one supercharger, and I passed close to this one recently on my bike. And both supercharger stations are usually empty, really, really empty. And I know Tesla is showing the great numbers, the great growth, the market share of Tesla vehicles doing good, really growing. But then I'm looking at this a little bit and I see it peaking, and the new cars aren't Teslas anymore, the new electric cars. If I just look at the top 20 vehicles sold in the Netherlands, it's a lot, 33% I think of the market now, really crazy, but not Teslas. So Norway and the Netherlands were the first markets to adopt Tesla, really the pioneers, and now Tesla is really declining there. And then if I look at their outlook, what's priced in the projection, so over a multi-year horizon, we expect to achieve 50% annual growth in vehicle deliveries. Okay, so the rate of growth will not depend on the market, but just on capacity, factory uptime, operational efficiency, and the capacity and stability of the supply chain. So they don't even worry about demand, they just worry about supply. So I'm saying, okay, maybe it's time that these things change, and Tesla is still exuberantly priced if these things change over time. Yes, everything is growing, Cybertrucks, semis, everything, but that might hit a different market in the coming year. The numbers still look really great. EBITDA high, free cash flow above 3 billion, so 12 billion now, maybe 24 billion as it grows 100% in the coming few years if things go well. But still, if growth stagnates in the 3 years where they plan to double free cash flows, then it will be priced as a normal car company, not at a P ratio of 50, but at a P ratio of 10. And that also is a hunch that I have over the coming years. I hope for Tesla shareholders and everything, I hope that I am wrong, but it will be a great way to follow this hunch that I have over time here on YouTube by including this in the YouTube portfolio. And I know shorting, what does it mean? I can lose much more than I am playing with. That is what can happen. But of course, it's a demo portfolio. However, it is an important portfolio for me because if in 5 years I outperform the market with this portfolio, then I can always say, oh, even my YouTube educational portfolio outperformed the market. And with these businesses of finance, everything is about performance. If I underperform, then it will always be, okay, Sven, you even underperformed there, and that will cost me a lot from my business perspective. We'll see how it goes. Let's make the trade. Here is Tesla. I've taken a look at options. Tesla is very volatile. Thus, options are very expensive for what I want to do. So I'm going to short this. I'm going to sell about, let's say, 750 shares. Too much I want to do. It's $100,000. So that's the position. I'm going to sell that, submit, and that's it. Done, sold, and let's now see how that looks in our portfolio. And here we have Tesla minus 600. So I am short, and the market value is already negative. That's how it goes with shorts, but let's stick to the strategy and then see how it goes. Now, when it comes to this trade, okay, when you go short, you need to have a clear strategy. I know I can lose, and let's put it there for the next 2 years, and then let's work on it over the years, see how it goes. It's a big stake of the portfolio, the second largest position after we bought China a few weeks ago. So important to watch. And then again, when you go short, you need to know when to exit. I think that it could go as low as it was 2 years ago, so that's 66% down. But from going short, if I make 30%, then I'll re-evaluate the position and close it. If it goes up, perfect. Then I might even go short again and lose my shirt on it like Einhorn. But we will see over time. The strategy is to just leave the market exuberance if it goes up. The other positions should then also go up, should cover for them. And if it goes down 30%, then reevaluate again and check or see how it goes. So 30% down, check, and then again reiterating myself, this is part of the YouTube educational portfolio. So we have various educational things that we want to show here, and stock by stock we are buying something because, or shorting in this case, because of the educational play there. And Tesla is my hunch play where I say, okay, I have a feeling, and let's see how Sven's feeling goes over time. If you want to check all the others, simply check my YouTube portfolio playlist, stock by stock. Thanks for watching, we'll see how it goes, and I'll see you in the next video.